Latin America is a region of vast potential and abundant resources, yet its development is hindered by political instability. This instability has been a major obstacle to the region's development and has created a legacy of stagnation and poverty. Hi and welcome to TFIGlobal Latin America, TFIGlobal's channel dedicated to the America in the Americas. I'm your host Vedika. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and press the bell icon to get all the latest updates. If you're watching us on Facebook, do like, share and follow the page. Let's begin. Just a few days after President Lula da Silva took office in Brazil, supporters of the outgoing leader, Jair Bolsonaro, invaded government facilities in the nation's capital. They looted offices and threatened disruption in a bid to oust him from office. Though they were unsuccessful, coup attempts like these are not uncommon in Latin America. The dramatic ouster of the former president of Peru, Pedro Castillo, in the US-backed coup in December 2022 was another incident. It's been more than a month and the protests against the coup still continue. We did a detailed video on how US removed him. Link is given above. In El Salvador, a national emergency is at place. In Chile, President is trying to change the constitution. In Mexico, AMLO is trying to push for an election reform. In Bolivia, political turmoil has been rampant after opposition leader Luis Fernando was arrested in late December. Basically, Latin American countries are going through political instability, and it's not a recent phenomenon. It's been going for a century. Yes, a century. Political instability in Latin America is rooted in a history of colonialism, neo-colonialism, authoritarian rule, economic inequality, and foreign interference. As a result, Latin America has endured a destructive trifecta of high inequality, subpar economic growth, and frail political institutions. This has exacerbated civil unrest and ongoing political fragility. This leads to continuous political unrest, a vicious cycle that Latin America fails to break out of. But there's another major force foreign to this region that also ensures this cycle persists. Since the 20th century, the US has been a major player in the region. It has often intervened in the internal affairs of the region. This has included aiding in the overthrow of governments, imposing economic sanctions, and providing military support for certain factions. You name the country, and the US has backed a coup in it. Remember, in early 2000s, there was a discussion about the Latin American decade. The nature has given Latin America so much, even a Latin American century would be insufficient. We at TFIGlobal Latin America would present you the stories from the ancient civilizations of the Aztecs and the Incas to the colonial era of the Spanish and Portuguese. From the rise of progressive governments in Uruguay and Chile to the ongoing crisis in Venezuela, we'll bring you the trends that are reshaping Latin America today.